I'm ready.
I'm ready. 3, 2,
2,
1,
1.
go.
Let the battle begin. We can skip cutscenes, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
wait, did you not skip to the... I was just, like, waiting in, like, I was already waiting in the Moss Grotto bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I was
I'll just go back to the beginning.
I was still on my.
While those two figure out what they're doing, let me explain the game. Race to the Peak, as its name suggests, is a race from the bottom of Pharloom to its peak. The race is split up into 3 to 4 parts. The beginning of the game to Bellhart is 1 point, Bellhart to the Citadal is 1 point, and from the Citadal to Grandmother Silk is 2 points. Whoever has the most points at Grandmother Silk is declared the winner. However, if the game is tied at Grandmother Silk, then whoever gets the true ending is declared the winner. Here are the rules. 1. In order for a point to be claimed, a player has to both reach and declare that location. 2. Each player will have to fight one optional boss from each track of the game. It is up to that player to choose which one, but they have to fight at least one before making a point declaration. 3. Either player can use anything within the arsenal to traverse faster, however you are not allowed to use any hacks or game-breaking bugs. 4. The path each player takes is totally up to them as long as they get to the point location. 5. Players must play on the same path to the game. 6. Once a point is declared, both players have to stop where they are. And 7. When getting to Grandmother Silk, the winner is declared once that player beats her and the credits roll. The same is true if the game goes into true ending. A more detailed breakdown of the rules will be in the description if you want to see it. Now, let's get back to those two.
At that point, I was just spent. I had already played through Act 1, and like I played through Act 1 in its entirety.
Okay.
And at that point, I guess I was just really tired or whatever. And so it did not take me long. I think it was a certain enemy in the underworks that got me. So
Interesting. 'Cause I'm trying to think, like, what would I get stuck? And I feel like, for me, the most difficult, like, mandatory fight going through Act 1, might just be the Last Judge slash Phantom. I feel like Phantom is just a little bit more difficult depending on how many upgrades you have.
yeah, for sure.
But, like, which route are you taking? Are you taking Last Judge route or are you taking Phantom route?
I did the Last Judge routes.
Okay.
So to do the Last Judge, of course, you have to ring all the bells and such.
Yeah, I've been, like, trying the Phantom route.
Yeah, but I do know you can go the Phantom route.
Which the Phantom route is not too terrible until you have to deal with getting through the mist. Because I don't know what it is, but those damn those damn phantoms really go crazy.
I'll be quite honest with you. I actually, I've not really figured out exactly specifically how you're supposed to get through the mist. Like I remember, like I just played around with it until I just magically got through.
Oh,
that's really
wait,
all.
Seriously? You don't know the actual pathing? Like the way to get through, however?
Yeah, I really don't know.
Yeah, so the way you get through is basically you use the needle to basically like near the butterflies, and the butterflies will guide you to the proper exit. One thing that I did find out while what's it called? While playing is that the last exit they usually have you go through is going to be on the right. So like once you're on the right, then once like going through an exit on the right, then you should be in a good place to go.
Right.
So that's what I figured. So how's Moss Mother doing you?
Doing great. Just took her down.
Nice. How
about you? Where are you at?
Already done. I just finished her.
Oh.
I just finished her.
Why am I not shocked? Me, a Hollow Knight noob over here, taking on a Hollow Knight master. I mean,
I wouldn't say I'm a Hollow Knight master. Besides, this is a completely different game with completely different mechanics.
Yeah, well, let's just be real. Whether you're a Hollow Knight noob or a Hollow Knight master, Silksong definitely humbled everybody.
Oh
day
yeah,
one.
Day 1 Silksong humbled everyone. Like, I think what got people like the most pissed was like the fact that almost everything was doing double damage or doing double ticks of damage, which I think that's what people didn't see coming.
It's literally there was some bosses that I was just like, why are we doing this now? Like, this is way too early to be doing this.
Right. I think like the only boss that like when I saw doing double ticks of damage, like Act 1, that actually picked me off, I think it was just Savage Beastfly, mainly because its arena was just too damn small.
Yeah.
Like that was the only one that
this-
actually pissed me off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Your reaction to finally beating that thing had me dying on the
Fucking
floor.
hated that thing. I hate that fight so much. I hate that fight so much. Like that's one of the few boss fights in this game that I think was genuinely just unfun.
Yeah, its premise was very simple. Just the space of how much room you had to move around was just
yeah, like
that was the issue.
I feel like the one thing that like most people can universally agree is kind of annoying, and like not even a bad annoying, just annoying, is all the battle gauntlets, especially with how many there are in like Act 2 and Act 3.
I think my least favorite. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but after a while, it's just like, dadgummit, I wish it wasn't this long.
Right.
And that is it's the one in the high halls.
Yeah,
before you
that
get
one I
of the-
think is the only one I would say is like extremely long. Like that just needs to be like cut short a little bit.
Yeah, because I mean, it's 10 waves of enemies.
Yeah. And like I think if it was, I think it'd be fine if it was 10 waves of enemies, and then like the last boss is just like a repeat of the first one, but it's 10 waves of enemies, then you gotta deal with the same thing twice to close it out, and it's like, god damn, man. And like there are people who have like managed to cheese it, which obviously there are people manage to cheese it with this community, but it's like,
Yeah.
first playthrough, jeez, I don't know how anyone's
Yeah.
gonna do that easily.
By the way, I don't know what combination that guy had during the Lost Lace fight, but that video I was telling you about, it showed 2 seconds of like.
Her. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm like, okay, I don't know what combination that is, but I want it.
I think it was a mix of like the I think they were using the architect crest, and they were using a mix of the Cogworks flies, the poison berry, and what's it called? Cogworks flies, poison berry, and what's the last thing? And what's it called? And like the electrical like beam things that you get. And like it was those 3 things as a combo. Was like, what the fuck?
But I'll tell you this, I have gotten to the point where I can like,
Shit.
I got through the last judge first try.
Nice.
It's gotten to where I'm like, yeah, this is fun. Like once you get the movements down and then you just it's all like muscle memory, I'm like, this is pretty cool.
My goal is to try and get through the last judge fight, but using the parry that you get from Phantom fight, just to see how fast you can make it go. Because I feel like the last judge fight, in theory, is a fight that you could very well just like turn into like just like turn to mush with how quick you can get through. Oh my god, I am struggling. The last judge is one of those fights that you can very well turn into an easy fight. Oh my god. You might be ahead of me for a while. You might be ahead of me for a while. If this was a Steel Soul run, I'd be struggling.
Have you actually given have you given a shot with Steel Soul just to see how far
I
you
have
get?
not yet. I've been meaning to, but I have not yet.
You should. But I'll tell you, if you mess up at any point and get a game, I'm telling you, the game overs are going to be so much more painful in this game because of how much bigger this game is.
Oh yeah, it's like it's a much longer run.
Yeah.
Like to anyone who does a Steel Soul run, I have my respect. Like a part of me is like, I want to try it at some point, but part of me is like, that is just not my caliber of like skill.
Yeah, I was very surprised that I was able to get through the original Hollow Knight in Still Soul mode. Like, I just like, you know what? I'm gonna just give it a shot and just see how far I can make it. But then I was like, okay, I'm getting further and further with each run. I think I could do this. And then
Logistically,
managed...
it's just like it's just learning the route. Like that's all it is. Just learning the route, learning like what your strengths and weaknesses are, and you'll be fine. Which is why I think Steel Soul is like reasonably accessible. And like a lot of people say like, oh, this game is like really, really bad. And it's more difficult than Dark Souls. I'm like, yeah, it's difficult, but I wouldn't say like okay, maybe it's because I have like years of experience playing Hollow Knight and Silk Song, but I'm like, I don't think you can say like it's like Dark Souls level like bad.
I've never played a Dark Souls game, so I wouldn't know.
I
But
haven't,
those
but
games
like, from
are
what I've
difficult.
seen, I think it's just not like that level of bad.
Yeah.
Like people over like hype the difficulty of this game.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say, I mean, straight up, it's not an easy game, but I'll say that, you know, it's going to test you, but, like, you can be confident that if the game's not going to be, like, it's not trying to get a hit off of you. Like, every mistake you make, you go without a doubt, okay, I messed up. That's on me.
Right, like, the game
know,
is usually, like, not, like, saying, oh, like, everything's your fault.
So...
My fucking god, I hate this area. I love the music in this area.
I love the music in this game, period. The music in this game, S tier. S tier.
There are definitely some tracks where I'm like, I feel like they could have done more. But for the most part, yeah, I agree. The Verdani, I think, is one of my favorite tracks in the game, point blank, period.
And the chorale chambers.
Oh my god, yes. That track just like steals the show. Steals the show. Such a good track.
I'm really interested because you know this game's probably going to get nominated for Game of the Year at the Game Awards, and I'm really interested to know which track from this game they're going to do in the orchestra.
I'm hoping it's choral chambers, but part of me is like they might do something. I don't know. I feel like it might be choral chambers that like will be the song they choose.
Cogwort dancers.
Oh, that would be a good one. That'd be a very good one.
and then you get to the White Palace and you're like, oh no.
The slight panic I felt when I saw White Palace, like, oh no, not again.
So I'm gonna be real with you. Silk Song is what carried my my Switch 2 gameplay throughout September, because there was Nintendo up until like it wasn't until the beginning of October where Nintendo was like, you know what? Finally, we'll start releasing games again. Because oh yeah, we just had a crazy system come out. Why we should start releasing games?
I think it's
like
wild that a third party.
September there was nothing.
Really, damn. Like I have still yet to get a Switch 2. I might not be getting it anytime soon. But I feel like I find it wild that it's a third party game that's basically getting people to buy this console.
Oh yeah, like another big game. I'm not really much into it, but my sister is a really big fan of it. Is a game called Hades, and there's a sequel to that game. Hades 2 came out literally 2 weeks after Silk Song, and I know a lot of people. She said that there's friends of hers who were waiting for her to get a Switch 2 just for that game. And
wild. Like
yeah,
I know
and
Hades, and like I have friends who are like excited to play Hades.
And from
like,
what I hear, if this game and Hades get nominated for Game of the Year at the Game Awards, it's literally going to be a battle of indie games this year.
oh, is this Expedition 33 and Hades? So just look at me buying for Game of the Year, and it's gonna be like, god damn, we are just the year of the indie.
I mean, literally, I mean, it's almost kind of a wake-up call to AAA studios, like, release your games faster.
Shit together.
And step up your game, because these indie studios are really kicking your tails right now.
Mm-hmm.
So...
the one thing that kills me about Expedition 33 is like, wow. The French actually made me like them for a few minutes.
Yeah, I've heard lots of good things about Expedition 33.
The soundtrack is godly.
Is it?
It's godly. Like, oh my god.
It'd be good to equip my compass.
Like I haven't played it yet, but like I've heard the soundtrack. Oh my god. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
How's it going over there?
You might be getting the first point. You might be getting the first point. The Bell Beast managed to kill me twice. This is embarrassing.
And then 2 weeks after that is Kirby Air Riders, and then 2 weeks after that is Metroid Prime 4.
Damn, yeah, you guys are getting fed like end of the year.
Yeah, Nintendo was like, yeah, we're gonna wait till the 11th hour to release all our stuff.
Granted, I don't think any of their games gonna get nominated for Game of the Year this year, which I mean,
No, they're.
Yeah.
That's there's only one game I could see getting nominated, and that's Donkey Kong Bonanza, because that game, I'm not gonna lie, that game, like, that surpassed my expectations.
Everyone's been saying that.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting much when I bought it. I was like, it's gonna be like a Donkey Kong game and it's in, you know, it'll be cool, 3D platformer, nice. I was blown away by how good that game was.
Alright, I'm slowly catching up.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I'm low-key tempted. Actually, let me not say that. Let me not say that. I have plans.
I believe you do. I believe you do.
I have contingency plans. The goal is always to have contingency plan.
So I know it was really challenging, but I really enjoyed the Mount Faye challenge.
Oh, Mount Faye is so fun. Like, you can't even like get me to lie on that. That Mount Faye was fun as fuck. It's funny because I figured out a way to like cheese Mount Faye. Like after I beat it, I'm like, damn. I wish I figured this out before.
Right.
I would tell you, but we're gonna probably end up needing that. I'm gonna keep that information to myself for the time being. But you'll see when my perspective comes out.
Oh, for sure.
I think that like the smartest thing to do is just avoid Hunter's March. If you don't have to, like, just don't fuck with it at all.
Agreed.
Because you don't need anything from there. Like, unless you want to like get the Beast Crest, which I'm like, why the fuck would you?
I'm good.
I'm good. Like, I don't need it. Like, zero need for it.
I am perfectly fine.
Don't need it, don't want it, don't know why anybody would.
Don't like it, don't need it, don't want it.
I would say out of all the crests, I think it's the weakest one.
Yeah, I can see yeah, I can see that. I initially found great use for it in the beginning because I was like, oh, you can just attack enemies and just go on a rampage and restore health that way. That's pretty cool. And then I was like, eh. Over time, I was like, eh.
Right, because I think it's like it's a situation of they're just better crest. Like it's playstyle dependent, honestly. But like I feel like if you look at them all, like they're just better crest.
Right. Should not have done that.
And I'm gonna respawn where exactly? Oh, fuck me.
At least
all right.
Not enough.
I think I'm gonna be officially going through plan B.
What's the plan B?
I'm not telling you what plan B is.
Oh, okay. So I guess this is one of those desperate times calls for desperate measures kind of thing?
This is my contingency plan. I had a contingency plan just in case shit went south like this.
Ah, all right then.
Which I mean, it's gonna be a little bit more risky now, but hey, I'll work with it. I'll work with the risk.
As long as you make it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, well, I just died. That's my first death.
Congratulations, I'm on like death 5. Because my ass can platform, but my ass cannot platform and get around creatures at the same time.
Like, oh right, I forgot. I'm still in Billwater.
Ugh, Billwater. Billwater, the only mistake they made.
Golly, dude.
Like, I think everyone having the same reaction when you drop in there is fucking hilarious. Cause like, I don't think I've seen a single person be like, "Oh, this place is cool." Everyone's like, "Oh, fuck this place."
Well, what's so funny is that I didn't know about the material, like the charm or tool that you could equip
until after I beat it.
Yeah, I went through that entire area without it. I was like, oh gosh. On the one hand, I'm proud of myself. On the other hand, I'm like, this could have been a whole lot easier.
It could have been a whole lot easier. This was completely optional. This bullshit was completely optional. I think I'm definitely gonna have to like work with Plan B in the meantime. Which, I mean, I don't mind working with Plan B.
Well, you seem to have very big knowledge on this Plan B, so I believe you'll pull something off.
It's funny because when I explain what Plan B is to you, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, no, he really did plan for everything."
So I love that Hornet can fly in updrafts. Like, that is so cool.
I think, yeah, that's a very fun mechanic. I don't know what led them to that, but like, very fun mechanic.
I'll tell you what led them to that mechanic. 7 long years of never-ending development led them to that mechanic.
7 long years of development heaven, which I don't think I've ever heard of a company being in development heaven before.
Yeah, that's a first. For them to say, hey, the reason why we took so long is because we were having so much fun making the darn game.
Right, like how often do you hear, oh my god, how often do you hear a company say, "Hey, we were having too much fun making this game, and that's why it took us 7 years, and that's also why we went dead silent, because like, we were scared to tell you shit."
Yep.
Because 7 years of dead silence for a game company is insane. Like,
yeah,
never.
And it's a little, and it can be worrisome. You know?
Yeah.
Because you're like, is this game still being made at all?
Like, I had no doubt that the game was still being worked on. I was just like, okay, like, what happened to them?
Yeah, and I'm like, if it would have been like, I think if your game is like gonna get canceled, like, you have a moral obligation to let people know, because because that way people can be like, okay, we don't need to be expecting this anymore.
I think. And what's crazy is that they said they were offline this entire time, which means they didn't see how bad it got. They said they were offline this entire time, which is insane to me, because I'm like, you mean to tell me you spent 6 years not on the internet at all?
Part of me is like, they had to have known a little bit. They had to have like gotten some sort of inkling.
Oh yeah, like no doubt about that. You know what's funny? I think Lace 2 is the only version of the Lace fights that I don't find particularly fun.
Really?
Yeah, I would say Lace 2 is the only one I feel like it's not too particularly fun.
I love the cutscene that transitions.
Oh
into
yeah,
that
no, it's a
fight,
beautiful
though.
cutscene.
That's really cool. You see like the two of them like standing off with their weapons drawn. Like, I was like, this seems like something out of the Wild West. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yep. Plan B is being initiated. I was gonna try and go back to Plan A, but no, Plan B is being initiated.
Like,
Because I've never lost. Okay, I'm not gonna say never, but like in all my practice runs, I never lost to Lace 1 until just now.
Really?
Yeah.
If you are interested in finding out what my Plan B is, or if you're just enjoying the series as a whole, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're gonna be trying to upload these once a week. And I'm also trying to race against different YouTubers and content creators and just people in general. So yeah, if you enjoy this content, stick around. Love to have you here.
Yeah, if, like, for example, I didn't find the Wisp thicket, like where you fight Father of Flame. I didn't find that until after I beat the game. Until after
I wouldn't have known about it until if it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, it's a third game to be like, based around Lace, and I'm like, I would fucking hope so. We're getting another game. I'll take a game based around Lace. Let's be real, that sounds like it'd be fun. I don't know what the story would be, but it'd be fun.
I had a feeling. I mean, I was still shocked and really happy to see it, but like when the knight showed up at the very end, I was like, you can't have a game called Hollow Knight without the knight showing up at some point in the game. I was like, it's, you know. So, but at the same time, whenever he showed up and you see him in his like god home form, basically, I was like, wow. Like, so it's kind of taking place right after like after the Godmaster ending, which is pretty cool.
I mean, I'm happy they gave us a canon ending, because I feel like ending 2 could not have been canon. Like, there's no universe ending 2 was canon.
Yeah. Do I have enough for the map of Greymoor? I don't think I do.
Oh, you're still getting the map, so I don't even need the map to this point. Early game, I had the early game completely mapped out.
I'm just so worried about getting turned around, because I'm just like, I don't quite, I mean, I want to say I have this world memorized, but there's some times where I'm just like, I don't quite remember if that's the right way.
Like, I feel like I have this whole early game mapped out better than I have Deep Nest mapped out. And I've had 7 years to figure out Deep Nest.
Fair enough on that.
Frankly, fuck Deep Nest.
So, are you gonna take the Phantom fight, or are you gonna go Last Judge?
I think for me, I'm trying to decide. I think I might go for Last Judge. Mainly because I feel like that's the easier of the 2 fights. I feel like you're supposed to go, you can do the Phantom fight, but I feel like they don't really expect you to do the Phantom fight, you know?
Yeah.
Also, the Phantom fight involves going through the mist, which can be a little annoying at times.
Right.
Alright, got the cloak. Just to give you an idea how far behind I am.
Well, if your strategy is as good as you say it is, I believe you will make some special comeback before this is over with.
As long as I don't fuck up on the bosses, which I feel like I really shouldn't, I will be good to go. Do I just skip the last core, the 4th course? Because you can skip this fight.
Can you really?
Yeah, you can. I'll send you like a speedrun video on it. You can totally skip this fight.
Huh.
I don't know why they made it possible, but you can totally skip the fight. And it's definitely my fastest clear of the 4th course, I'll tell you that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be plan B that's gonna do me my path to victory at this point. I think the fact that I had to have a plan B just goes to show how much I both know myself.
That's fair. Yeah.
And know
We
how
all
I
have our shortcomings.
Yep.
Game. Made it to Bellhart.
Oh my god. Damn, nice. Nice. Alright, let me get to my nearest bench.
And I went on the bench as well, so
All right.
it's all good there.
All right, so I'm on my nearest bench. Nice job, man. Nice job. Took you 55 minutes to get there. That's not bad. Well, a little bit. I would say like around 50 minutes to get there. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad
All
at
right.
all,
Well,
not bad.
that's the first point to you.
I'll take it. I will take it.
Ooh, I'm gonna have a lot of catching up to do because I died so. Like when you see my like when you see my run, you'll be like, holy shit, he just kept dying.